Ultra League Remix is one of the most resource intensive cups we've had. In the top 25, there's only 3 Pokemon that don't require Excel Candy or aren't legendaries. And 2 of those are Machamp, the Shadow version and the regular version, and the other one being Gengar. So, if you don't have Excel ones or legendaries, this will be a tough one, but there are possibilities. Today I will showcase the team without any of the very expensive options. The team contains Machamp, Snorlax and Gengar. It's a very simple team. Machamp Snorlax core has been around for ages. It's been proven to work. And then I'm combining it with just a very strong Pokemon in this meta. Gengar also really helps cover Machamp from other fighters. The Psychic types, though with Confusion, still a little issue. But if you get it shields down, it's kind of fine for Gengar. And also the Charmers. Now, I am running Shadow Machamp and Shadow Snorlax. You can also do without the Shadow. I think non-Shadow Snorlax is perfectly fine. I think regular Machamp will perform a little worse though. The power Shadow Machamp has is just so much greater than the non-Shadow, but it can definitely still work. Also, I'm running Rock Slide on my Machamp, but Payback is definitely better because in this meta you only really need Rock Slide for like Alolan Ninetales and Mandibuzz. And both of those are kind of fine with Cross Chop as well. And you need Payback for like way more, for like Jellicents, Deoxys, other Ghosts, other Psychics. Payback is just very, very nice. I would definitely recommend Payback if you have one. Talk about Deoxys. We lead into one in our first game, which is probably the worst lead you can have, because it beats both Machamp and Snorlax. But I swap into Snorlax right here, because that is my safe swap, and the licks are adding up. In comes their bombs now with a little bit of lag, which is basically the name of the game at the moment. Fortunately, I go for the super power. If they no-shoot this, I think I can farm down, so they shoot it up. Fine with me, very fine with me. I would have liked switch advantage, but if I can keep my shields up and sweep with Gengar, that'd be fine as well. Come into Machamp, throw the Cross Chop. I'm surprised they haven't thrown a Weather Ball, to be honest. I think they were probably at one before. But this is alright. Kill the Obama. Go into Gengar. When I bring back in the Deoxys. Little bit of lag again. Luckily it's mutual though. Shield this up because the Psycho Boost would do a lot of damage. And I mean a lot of damage. And now they have a Snorlax. This is off. This is very, very bad. I'm running Sludge Bomb, by the way. This moveset is really debatable. I kind of like Sludge Bomb. I like Shadow Ball too. Shadow Ball is very nice, but you can't hit Snorlax with it. Shadow Ball Focus Blast would also be nice, but it's just too much of a nuke and really only useful versus Snorlax. As you can see with Sludge Bomb, you still do alright versus Snorlax. You at least have play. That's why I like it. It's kind of like a middle ground between having Focus Blast, which can kill Snorlax, and Shadow Ball, which just hits insanely hard. But you can really go all 3 moves based on your preference. I get to the Rock Slide here versus the Deoxys. Will this take it out? It does. My god, that was very hard counter game. But we got it. That's a GG. Alright. Gengar Lead. Horrible. Oh, they catch my Shadow Punch on their Snorlax. Bad. Is this the same team? Maybe? Gengar, Snorlax, Machamp? Maybe. You know, when I built this team and I ran it yesterday, I thought I was being kind of original. I thought, you know, well, as far as you can be original with Machamp, Snorlax core, and Gengar. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if other people came up with this yesterday. But when I was looking at some YouTube videos this morning, I saw that I wasn't the only content creator that came up with this team. I saw FP Sticks already put out a video on it. I saw Junkus already put out a video on it. I saw Dan Ottawa already put out a video on it. All with different kind of variations of moveset and also the order of the Pokemon. So yes, apparently I wasn't the only one to come up with this team. So be prepared for it. Be prepared for it at least. And maybe try to counter it, because I do feel with everyone kind of covering this squad, it might become a little bit common. And it already was. I faced this team, or in different orders, at least three or four times in 3 sets on the launch of Ultra Remix. So yes, it's there. As you can see, it is the Machamp, and this is just game over, right? Because they still have the Gengar, and it is a GG. Well, I have a Rock Slide. It's a KO, but I have a shield. So it is game over. You cannot beat it. Cannibal Lead. Even still though, with it being kind of popular, I think it's still strong. You know, and it's just Shadow Machamp and Gengar are so good, and Snorlax is extremely good save swap that I think it's still a good team. But it might be a bit predictable. All right, Jelly. Well, they let Blaziken, they switch in Jelly. I bring in my Snorlax right here because it is a Hex Jelly. It's a very good matchup. If it's a Bubble Jelly, I would recommend switching into Gengar instead, because you win that matchup quite nicely. But versus Hex, you don't really win it that well, I think, because the Hexes do add up, and Snorlax just walls, or does very well against Hex Jelly, and not that great versus Bubble Jelly, actually. Because as you can see, these body slams aren't doing shit. They keep bubble beaming me, just debuffing my licks, which is not good either. But I'll just keep slamming right there. At this point, I might just consider trying to farm down all the way. They still need like 4 bubble beams to take me out. They need a lot. They need a lot, that's for sure. Another move coming through. Just gotta no-shield it. Just want to save my shields. They have Blaziken, and I'm quadruple debuff now. Also, they likely have a better Machamp answer in the back. But since Gengar is so good versus Blaziken, I'm just gonna switch it in. Because I have so much energy, it would be a waste to spend it when I'm quadruple debuffed. So I'm just gonna switch out into Gengar. Not much they can do. And they're staying in. So I'm very curious to see what they have in the back. I'm guessing it's going to be strong against Machamp. Otherwise, I would stay in with their Blaziken versus my Machamp. So maybe like a Charmer, that'd be good. Though if it's like a Gallade, I am in trouble. But Gallade wouldn't make sense because then they're very weak against Charmer themselves. So yeah, it is Charm. Is it an Aromatisse? I don't even know what moves this thing has. I don't think this is like the bad one, right? I think the Slurpuff has a Flamethrower, which is kind of cool. I think this one might only have like fairy moves. Maybe Energy Ball? I'm not sure. Either way, they're not really gonna throw moves. I could go for the Slush Bombs. I could have gone for double Slush Bomb at that point after burning their first shield, but at this point, I'm just gonna go straight Shadow Punch. I know it's over. I already also have 2 body slams on Snorlax, so very much GG. Yes, G right there. Another double XL team down. All right, Ferrothorn Lead. Very good lead. In comes Kingdra. I don't like this, but Machamp versus Kingdra is really not that bad as long as you don't get debuffed. Final last words. All right. Hopefully not though. We will see. Do we get debuffed? Do we get debuffed? Yes. Unfortunate. In that case, I'll save my cross shop, go into Gengar. But the fortunate part here is, I get to the Shadow Punch. And because my counters earlier were debuffed, I can't kill him before they get to another Octazooka. But this is fine, as long as you don't debuff me, right? Alright, final last words again. Cool, now the Ferrothorn can farm me down. Because my moves don't threaten them, and because I was debuffed, the Kingdra got more Dragon Breath energy in, putting me in farm range, or Dragon Breath energy, no, damage, into my Gengar, meaning that it's in farm range. Yeah, no good. And that Shadow Punch didn't do shit. They're exactly at the power whip now, so I'll throw my cross shop straight away because I do in CP and shoot it up. It's quite interesting. Maybe they have another Pokemon weak to Machamp in the back, so I'll shoot this up. Also, I need to shoot this up because I need to keep it alive. Alright, there's a Politoed. Interesting. I'm gonna swap at 4 Mud Shots. That's exactly enough for a Weather Ball. Catch the Weather Ball on my Snorlax. At this point, it's kind of just a race to charge moves. I just gotta go for the Body Slams as soon as I can. They threw again, immediately at 4. It's important to keep count here, because the Ferrothorn also has a little bit of energy. And I need to be able to get to a Crush Shop before they can Power Whip me in the next matchup. So, and again, they threw at 4 exactly, so I know it's 4 for the next one. Go for the Body Slam. I think they're gonna throw right before me, right? They do. Alright, but they threw immediately again. They have 0 energy now. I can farm this down with Machamp. They bring in Ferrothorn immediately though, which is scary. Because now I don't get farm. Now I'm gonna have to throw 1 Crush Shop and hope I can farm them down before they get to the move. And they barely do. They die with a Power Whip. 1, 2. Kill the Politoed. GG. Very nice. Altaria Lead. Bad. I also lagged the first turn of this match, so I missed 1 turn. It's not great. Probably won't really matter though. We will see. Go for the Rock Slide right away. Shoot it up. Unfortunate. In comes the Shift Tree though, into my Snorlax. This is not horrible. If the I'm gonna no-shoot this. I wanna no-shoot the first one, because after this I'm gonna debuff myself. We lag though, and because we lag a little bit, they get I was trying to time my superpower perfectly at the end of the animation, but instead we lagged and they get a full free one in, making me unable to get to this second superpower, which is very unfortunate. But still, I'll try to farm this thing all the way down. Hopefully I can one-shoot and then farm down. I think they need 3 more, because it's 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4 leaf blades, I think. Or is it 3, 3, 3, 3, 2? I think it's... I don't know anymore. But they got there. And I knew they were going to try to snipe or kill my Machamp with the Sky Attack right away. So I blind swap into my Gengar to catch the Sky Attack, which worked. But look at this. I'm so low. Dude, it didn't even matter. Also, they're going to get so much energy of my Gengar. They're going to have another Sky Attack loaded. And I don't kill it. I don't kill it. I have the Cross Drop right there to kill the ult. And, well, now I'm just gonna have to hope it's something very weak to Machamp in the back. Very weak. That, like, dies to 1 Cross Drop. And then Polion or something. Might be. It's a Ferrothorn. And as we saw in the last matchup, Cross Drop doesn't KO from his range. So I'm just gonna let him kill me. And that's a GG. I think the lag kind of messed me up there, but either way, I don't think it really mattered, unfortunately. Alright, Alolan Ninetales Lead. Not the best, not the worst. I'll just go for the Cross-Shot bait right here. This will burn the shield, which is nice. I didn't even go for a Rock Slide, I got a shield. That's very good. Like, even if you were running Payback there, like I would... Again, we have big lag, and I can't fire my move before I go for the Cross-Shot. At this point, I would love to go for the Superpower, because the game forced me to farm up to it. But I already tapped the Water Slam a year ago, so it fired at that point. But alright. At this point we can farm down with Gengar. This is just a cross chop. It's very nice. Getting this farm on Gengar is quite nice, because every time you bring in Snorlax versus Machamp, usually if they don't farm up too much, this is what you're able to do. You're able to farm down the Machamp before they get off the move, which is perfect, because energy on Gengar is quite nice. They throw 2 Weather Balls, and unfortunately, we don't get our Shadow Claws through, but might be fine. Oh, lag, alright. Sludge Bomb dead. I'm really complaining today, aren't I? I'm really complaining today, but like the game is kind of bad. It's kind of bad yesterday. The game was kind of bad yesterday. Alright, anyway. In comes Drifblim. This is bad. This is bad. If I had Payback here, it would do so much more than Rock Slide. It would KO, I think. Or come close. Or put this thing in farm down range for Gengar. It would definitely do more. I'm gonna have to let this go, because I don't get to another move. Hopefully I can farm down. I can't. I have to go for a Shadow Punch in now. And I think I don't even get close to reaching the move versus Ninetales, right? Nah. That's a GG. Unfortunate. Close one. Alright, Kingdra Lead. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not horrible either, though. You know, Kingdra is not ideal versus anything, but if you want to see it anywhere, it's probably Machamp, because the counters really add up and you outpace to the cross chops. Octazooka coming through. I think I got debuffed again, right? Dang! I just realized I faced 2 Kingdras with this team, and I got debuffed on every single Zuka. I actually got debuffed on 3 out of 3 Zukas. That is so stupid, actually. Yeah, here comes Bombasnow though. I go for the Sludge. This will KO. This will KO, unless they shoot, which they don't. That's a dead snowman, and they know it, so they concede the game. GG. Oh my god, Jelly Lead. Bad. Machamp swap. Bad. This is all bad. This is all very, very bad. Gendo, you can body slam here. Let him kill you. And just farm down with Gengar. Like, they overfarmed here, but because of the extra lick damage, I get less farm on Gengar. But at least they don't get to the Rock Slide. So I can no-shield this. Ideally, though, you'd have them throw earlier. But if they're smart, they don't, of course. Alright. Now, what else do you have? Gallade. Alright. That's bad. Yes, Gallade is a core breaker here. You can't really beat... You just can't really beat Gallade, to be honest. Though, if you see it in the lead, I'd recommend switching into Snorlax, trying to get shields down. Once shields are down, Gengar versus Gallade is not bad. The problem is Gallade with shields up. So get shields down, very manageable. Alright, Machamp Mirror Lead. They have a regular Machamp though, I have a Shadow one. Obviously mine is stronger. No, that's not how it works. In this mirror, it's the one that wins the CMP tie, wins the game, or whoever sneaks in more moves. And as you can see, I denied their move, I snuck mine in, I got incredibly lucky. And now I'll win this mirror match. And that's all there is to it, unfortunately. And it's all luck. It's all luck, really. Sometimes you'll win, sometimes you'll lose them. Alright, Gengar coming in. This is the same team. It is exactly the same team. Machamp, Snorlax, Gengar, but with regular Machamp and regular Snorlax. So, cool, cool. And since I won that Machamp mirror, I'm in a good spot. I'm in a very good spot. By the way, if I would not have denied their move, if it would have been even, I would have caught the second cross chop on Gengar. I think that's probably the way to go. If you can catch the second cross chop on Gengar, you're also in a good spot. Because you just saved a cross chop for later, which could be quite useful on their Snorlax or on their Machamp late game. And you don't risk like losing CMP. If you're running a high attack Machamp, probably better just go straight cross shot though. But you do risk them catching. So it is really up to you at that point. Alright, their shield's down. I have Gengar. I don't even go into my Machamp right there because I know they're gonna switch out. I know they're not gonna stay in with Snorlax versus my Machamp that should come in. So I'll just switch to Gengar. They switched out as well as expected. And they give up because I know the game is over and that was the final match of the day. I hope you enjoyed this team again. I will be real. I went 5-5 with this team, by the way, at Legend rank. I went from like around like 30-50. So honestly, I went 5-5 there. It's not bad, but I'm not gonna say this team is OP or anything. It will be tough to compete. It will be tough to compete if you don't have all the excels, if you don't have the legendaries. But I think this team can get you far, can get you some wins. But, you know, if you don't have any options, maybe consider just skipping a little bit of GBL and maybe using that time to grind some dust, or maybe to play Pokemon Unite. You know, I've been playing Pokemon Unite, actually a kind of fun game. I do recommend you try that. It's fun. It's fun. And also, I stream that game sometimes on Twitch, so if you want to see that, check out my Twitch channel. Also do go Battle League shit there, so check it out. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. See you later.